Yeah. Uh, Hello, namaste everyone. I'm Dr. Prakash Hegde, Chairperson of Pharmacopoeia Commission for Indian Medicine and Homeopathy, Government of India, New Delhi. And also I'm working as Vice Principal and Professor and Head Department of Dreveguna, SDM College of Ayurveda and Hospital, Hassan, Karnataka, India. Today, let us know about understanding the Tridosha, that is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, and the various concepts related to this Tridosha, and like how to manage if there is an initiation of doshas. All those things we are going to discuss. Um, Let me begin um, regarding general introduction of Tridosha. So you all know that the word Tridosha itself, it is self-explanatory that it is composed of three doshas. So what are those? Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Whoever know about Ayurveda and its concept, definitely they would have been known about this Vata, Pitta, and Kapha as three doshas. They are considered as three humors of the body, and these three doshas are the primary elements of our body, that is sharira. And even it is very important when it comes to our body constitution, that is what we say it as prakriti. Then with regards to medicine, what we say bheshaja. And it's also very important when it comes to medicine, that is bheshaja, and also roga, that is disease. And to diagnose any diseases will be depending on doshas also. And once we diagnose everything, even treatment is also depending on the tridosha siddhanta. So that's why the concept of tridosha, no, it is very very important for us to know about when it comes to maintaining our health, and also to cure the disease which is afflicting mankind. So why it is called as tridosha or dosha? So they have a tendency to vitiate themselves, and also which also vitiates the bodily elements, like what we call it as dhatu and mala. So the sapta dhatus, like rasa, rakta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, and shukra, and even three types of mala. So all these are getting vitiated once dosha itself gets vitiated. That's why, so there is interrelation between this three dosha and saptadhatu and mala. And very formation of our body, that is sharira, it is uh, very important. It becomes the base of formation of our body. So we can call it as three pillars or three supporters of our body. And whatever may be the bodily functions, maybe any organic related functions or anything, so it all depends on our tridoshas. That's why knowing about tridosha is very very important in this juncture. Coming on to the um, other aspects of tridosha here. So tridoshas, they form the three pillars of our body. So they are responsible for physiological, psychological, pathological, and interventional activity in our body. So whatever the dhatus are there, no, so the structural relations and functional relations, they are with the doshas. That's why the saptadhatus, no, it is paying like it is doing a very important job in our body with the help of these three doshas. That means whatever the formation of the saptadhatus and also functions of the saptadhatus are directly related to the doshas. So that has been given in the shloka which is shown in the slide. And what is the relevance here? So you all know that doshas as the deciding factors of health and disease. So if in its healthy conditions, if the doshas are doing their work properly, then that status is healthy state. And whereas if they are vitiated, then definitely it leads to or gives rise to disease. So for healthy status and disease status, these doshas are playing pivotal role in our body. So doshas, no, they are functional entities behind functions of every structural entity in the body. So like Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, all these are responsible for various functions which are happening in our body, and they are responsible for sustenance and even growth and strength of our body. So it's all known that when doshas are in equilibrium state, then it brings out health, and the same way once it gets vitiated, it leads to certain diseases. So what are these three doshas? So when we talk about enumeration of the doshas here, they are three, like Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. These are the three doshas. You can say these are the base of whole Ayurveda. So let us know about um, these doshas. So why there is only three doshas? This is also a question we need to understand or learn. So here the shloka goes like that: Visargadana vikshepai Soma Surya Anilastata. So human body, it is devised along the system of Loka Purusha Siddhanta. That means whatever there in the universe, the same thing is depicted in our body. So that's why there is interrelation between the body and external atmosphere or universe. So like how Soma, Surya, and Anila. So here Soma is moon, Surya is sun, and Anila is wind. So how they maintain the universe in the same way, Kapha, Pitta, and Vata, they maintain our body. So that's why there are only three doshas which are mentioned. In certain contexts, even Rakta is considered as doshas. But that cannot be accepted as Rakta is already included under Sapta Dhatu. Then coming on to the Tridosha Siddhanta and its relevancy. So when it comes to any concept in Ayurveda, so we always bring the relationship between that particular concept and Tridosha. So whatever may be, like starting from maintaining our health or nourishing, even till treatment of disease, everywhere the role of Tridosha is very, very important. That's why the Tridosha Siddhanta, that is concept of Tridosha theory, is very, very important in Ayurveda. And it's very well understood that so when such importance is given to these Tridoshas, obviously Sharira doesn't exist without these Tridoshas. So formation of doshas takes place during the Trivida Avasthapaka. So that is during the digestion only there is formation of doshas. So what is the constitution of these tridosha? So whatever there in Ayurveda, we always bring in the relationship between Panchamahabhuta, right? They are the five elements which always have a pivotal role in formation of our body and maintaining our bodily functions. So when it comes to doshas and panchamahabhuta, so here vata, it is having the relation between with vayu and akasha mahabhuta, that is wind and space, and pitta is having its direct relation with agni mahabhuta, that is fire. And when it comes to kapha, it is having its direct relation with up, that is water, and prithvi, that is soil or our land. So here, this is how these three doshas are having their relation with these pancha mahabhuta, and even with our mental qualities also, there is relation can be established. Like vata having its relation with rajas, pitta is having its relation with sattva, and kapha is having its relation with tamas. So here, one thing is very important. Whatever may be the substance in the universe, all are made up of Panchamahabhuta. But depending upon the dominancy of the particular Mahabhuta or element, the Dravya or the substance is called by that particular name. Coming on to the biological rhythms of Tridosha. So like Tridoshas, no, they increase and decrease based on time, age, season, food, digestion, etc. There are various factors that can be brought under this broad heading. So here, let us understand like what is the biological rhythm of these three doshas. So when it comes to Vata, when it comes to day or night, it is dominant when there is evening, and it is dominant at late night. Same way, when age is considered, Vata is dominant when the person reaches old age. Then during the digestion also, we can consider in what stage the dominancy of particular dosha comes. So here, when it comes to Vata, it is the last stage of the digestion, that is Katu Avasthapaka. That time there is dominancy of Vata. Then when it comes to Pitta, it is middle part of the day and night. And when it comes to age, it is the mid age where the dominancy of Pitta can be noticed. Then when it comes to digestion, during the middle phase of the digestion, that is Amlavasthapaka, there is dominancy of Pitta dosha. Then when it comes to Kapha dosha, it is dominant when it is the first part of the day and first part of the night. Uh, Age, that time, like when the person or the person is having childhood, no, that time Kapha is dominant. The same way, the first phase of the digestion, that is Madhura Avasthapaka, during that time there is dominancy of Kapha dosha can be understood. And dosha and koshta, how it is related, let us understand. Koshta here, you can generally you can understand it as a digestive system. So the person who is having Vata dominancy will have Krura koshta, means like one day he may have good digestion, one day he may not be having good digestion. That type of feature will be there in Vata. When it comes to Pitta, the person will having Mradu koshta, and he is like having soft nature, so that anything like spicy or anything if he eats, no, that naturally he may develop diarrhea or such problems. Then when it comes to Kapha, it is Madhyama koshta, it is considerably agreeable. Then the relation between dosha and shadrasa. Shadrasa refers to six states which are explained in Ayurveda. So when it comes to Madhura, that is sweet, it is Vata Pitta Hara and Kapha Kara. It reduces Vata and Pitta. Hara refers to reducing or pacifying. Kara refers to it is increasing. So here Kapha Kara, it increases Kapha dosha. And when it comes to Amla Rasa, that is sour taste, it is Vata Hara and Pitta Kapha Kara. So when it comes to Lavana, that is salty taste, it is Vatahara and Pitta Kapha Kara. So Katu, that is pungent, it is Vata Pitta Kara and Kapha Hara. Tikta Rasa, that is bitter taste, it is Vata Kara, Pitta Kapha Hara. Kashaya, that is Vata Kara and Pitta Kapha Hara. So let us know why this slide, no, it is very, very important here. So whenever any particular dosha is aggravated, then we should select such substances which are having that particular hara nature, that is decreasing that particular dosha. And when there is depletion of particular dosha, so then you need to select or go for certain dravyas or substances which are increasing particular dosha. That's how it is very, very important to maintain dosha, vridhi and kshaya. That is increasing and decreased state of doshas. So dosha sthana, that is location of tridosha. So here, Vata is located mainly in below Nabi, that is below Nabi refers to umbilicus. So just like below the Nabi level, uh, it can be considered as the location of Vata dosha. So when it comes to Pitta, here it is between Hridaya and heart, Hridaya and Nabi, that is between heart and umbilicus. So when it comes to Kapha dosha, it is located in just like above the level of Hridaya, that is heart. So this is general location, but there are subtypes in each dosha. So in that particular context, let us know about the locations of particular type of that particular doshas. So let us learn about individual dosha. like different aspects of doshas, maybe their qualities, their locations, their functions, their aggravating factors, all those things we are going to learn now. So when it comes to vata dosha, I'm keeping it as simple as possible. So it is most important and vital dosha among all the three doshas. This shloka, no, it is very well explained in a classical text, like Pittam Pangu, Kapam Pangu, Pangavo Maladhatavaha, Vayuna Yatra Niyante, Tatra Gachanti Meghavat. That is, like among the three dosha, both Vata and Kapha are lame in the nature when it is compared with Vata. Even movement of Pitta and Kapha also depends on Vata, just like the clouds are carried by the wind. And coming on to the other point, that is normal status of Vata is a very cheap factor in sustaining prana, that is our life, and also it's very important when there is imbalanced state. So, which is mainly responsible for so many diseases. Let us learn about primary qualities, that is primary guna of vata dosha. Like each and every doshas, they are having their own set of qualities. It's very important for us to learn about that. So here, when it comes to vata dosha, it is ruksha, that is dry, shita, that is cold, laghu, light, sukshma, very subtle, chala, that is motile, vishada, clear, and khara, that is rough. So these are the important qualities of um, vata dosha. So if we are consuming the qualities which are enlisted here, then it is going to increase uh, vata dosha. And the same way, if we are consuming opposite qualities to this, then there is reduction of increased vata dosha. So vata is responsible for certain karmas or functions. So to name few, utsaha, that is enthusiasm. So with all good enthusiasm, if the person is working means we can understand, okay, his vata is in proper condition. Then uchvasa, nishwasa, that is inspiration and expiration. Chesta, for any reflexes, it is vata which is responsible. Very important. Then dhatugati, movement of dhatus or tissues. And akshapatava, that is coordination and functions of sense organs. It is mainly depends on vata. That's why vata is very, very important when it comes to functions of sense organs. Then we know Vata in general, it is located just below Nabi, right? So to say very particular place, exactly where the varieties of Vata which are located. So here Pakvashaya, that refers to intestine, Kati, that is pelvic region, Sakti, lower limbs, both the lower limbs, then Shrotra, that is ears, Asti, that refers to bones, Sparshanendriya, that refers to skin. All these are the locations of Vata dosha. This is the reference regarding classical references regarding pranavata, udanavata, samanavata, vyanavata, and apanavata. That is, these are the five types. See, there are five types in vata, five types in pitta, and five types in kapha dosha. Okay, that we are going to learn each type of doshas. So when it comes to types of vata, as I said, there are five types. They are prana, udana, vyana, samana, and apana doshas. So these are the types of vata dosha. So they individually they have their own locations. Like when it comes to prana vata, it is located in murdha. Murdha refers to head. Then there is Sanchara Sthana also, like which moves in particular locations. What are these? What are those? Uras, that refers to chest, Kantha, that is throat, Hridaya, heart, Indriya, that is all the sense organs. So in these areas, this Pranavata moves. Then what are the functions which are attributed to Pranavata here? They are few to mention. Stivana, that is spitting, Kshavatu, sneezing, Udgara, belching, Then Annapravesha, that is deglutination, and Shwasa Prashwasa, respiration. All these are the functions which are attributed to Prana Vata. Then when it comes to Udana Vata, its location is Uras, that is chest, and it moves in Nasa, that refers to nose, Nabhi, umbilicus, Gala, that is throat, and it performs the functions like Bhashana, that is speech, Urja, which gives energy, then Bala, that is strength, Varna, the complexion, and Smriti, that is memory. All these are the important functions attributed to Udana. Then when it comes to Vyanavata, so it is mainly located in Hridaya, that refers to heart, and it moves in, like it can move all over, that is Sarva Sharira Chara, that is all over the body it can move. And what are the important karmas which are attributed to Vyanavata here? Rasadi Vikshepana, that is circulation. Rasa, we all know that it is nourishing component, so which is circulated throughout the body, that is with the help of Vyanavata. Then Chesta, any reflex which is done by us, it is also it's because of Vyanavata. Then Sroto Vishodhana, which can cleanse the channels. Srotas refers to various channels of our body. So what Vyanavata does is it cleanses the Srotas. Then Samanavata. So mainly it is located Agni Samipa, that is near our digestive fire. So it moves in Koshta Sharira, that is, it moves in Koshta, that is organs in the abdomen, and Srutas, like channels also it moves. Then the important karma or function here is Agnivardhaka, that is which increase the digestive fire. Then Annagrahana, so receiving food into stomach, and Sarakitta Vibhajana, that is division of digested matter. Then coming on to the final type, that is Apanavata. So it is Apanaga. It is located in lower back, and it moves in Shroni, that is lower back region, Vasti, that is bladder, Medha, that is genital organs, and Uru. Uru refers to our thigh. In all these areas, it moves. And what are the functions which are attributed to this Apanavata here? It is Shukra Artava Shakrat Mutra Garbha Nishkramana Kriya. That is the functions like ejaculation, menstruation, defecation, micturition, and parturition. All these are the functions of Apanavata. So these are the major functions of each type of Vatas which is mentioned in our classical text. So that is regarding Vata dosha. So let us learn about Pitta dosha. So what is Pitta here? Pitta is the entity which is responsible for generation and sustenance of any heat factor in our body. So any metabolic activity or transformative activity, that is the result of Pitta dosha. So tapasantapeti, that means any like heat which is generated in our body, that is uh, giving a clue that regarding Pitta dosha. So, what are the Pitta gunas? Various qualities of Pitta. So, in the slide, I have also given the classical references regarding various qualities which are mentioned. Let me highlight very important Pitta qualities like Ushna, that is hot, Tikshna, means sharp, Visra, here it means foul smelling, Drava refers to liquid, Laghu refers to light, and Snigdha, that is unctuous. These are the very important or primary qualities of Pitta dosha. And all the functions of Pitta are brought by these qualities. Coming on to the Pitta Sthana. So in general, Pitta is located in Nabhi, that is umbilical region. Amashaya refers to stomach. Sweda or sweat. Rudhira refers to blood. And Drik refers to eyes. So these are all the very important main Pitta sthanas. Then coming on to the functions which are attributed to Pitta dosha here, they are Bhakti. So whatever the digestion happens, no, that is because of Pitta dosha. Then Ushma, generating heat. Kshut, which brings about appetite. Trit refers to thirst. Then Prabha refers to complexion. Darshana, our vision, that is also depending on Pitta dosha. Then Medha, any wisdom, and even Dhi, that is intelligence. All these things are the functions of Pitta dosha in our body. So these are the five types. They are Pachaka, Ranjaka, Sadhaka, Alochaka, and Bhrajaka. These are the five types of Pitta. So let us know about these five types and their sthana and their karmas. So when it comes to Pachaka Pitta, so here the main location is Amashaya, that is stomach. Pachaka, you all know the Patti, that is Pachana Kriya, that is digestion, that is the function of Pachaka Pitta. Then Sara and Kitta Vibhajana, segregating the essence part and waste part. This is the main karma of Pachaka Pitta. Then when it comes to Ranjaka Pitta, it is mainly located in Yakrat, that is liver and spleen. So what is the function of this Ranjaka Pitta? Here it is Rasa Ranjana, coloring Rasa and Rakta. Then coming on to the Sadhaka. Sadhaka, it is mainly located in Hridaya, that is heart. And the main functions which are attributed to this Sadhaka Pitta are Buddhi and Medha. So Buddhi, you all know, it is intelligence. Medha, that is memory. And wisdom, you can say. Then Alochaka Pitta. So which help us to have Rupa Grahana, that is vision power. So where it is located? It is mainly located in Netra, that is our eyes. And Bhrajaka Pitta. This is the fifth variety of Pitta, which is located in Twak, that refers to skin. And Chaya, that is any complexion, uh, texture of the skin. All these things are related to Bhrajaka Pitta. So we have learnt about five types of Vata and five types of Pitta. So let us move further to learn about Kapha dosha. So Kapha dosha is mainly responsible for union, that is joining of anything, that is because of Kapha dosha. So it's also known as Shleshma, that is the other term in Sanskrit that refers to Shlish Alingane iti Shleshma, so which promotes union. So it is also responsible for growth, balance of water, and stability of the body. So Kapha dosha is also performing varieties of karma, which is also very very important for us to know. Then coming on to the Kapha guna, that is qualities of Kapha dosha, that is snigdha shito gurur mandah shlakshmno brasna stirak kapaha. Reference from Ashtanga. So I have highlighted here only few by taking the reference from Sushruta Samhita also and also Charaka Samhita also. So here snigdha, that is unctuous. Shita refers to cold. Guru refers to heavy. Manda refers to slowness. Shlakshna refers to smooth. Sthira refers to stable. Pichila refers to slimy. And Bradu refers to soft. These are the qualities attributed to Kapha dosha. Owing to these qualities, Kapha will bring about certain specific karmas in our body. So what is the location of what are the functions of Kapha dosha? So here snehana, that refers to unctuousness, which brings oiliness in our body. Then vrishita, improved vigor or potency, that is because of Kapha dosha. Jnana, which improves our knowledge. Brahmana, so all growth and development, that is the outcome of Kapha dosha. Then Tarpana, that means which is nourishing. Then Dhriti, so mental capacity. The person may have a very good capacity mentally. He can withstand any stress. So that capacity that is brought about by Kapha dosha. Then Bala, the bodily strength of a person, that depends on Kapha dosha. And Sandhibandha. So here, especially Shleshaka Kapha. so which is located in joints, which maintains the joints properly. That maybe its movement, all these things are depending upon kapha dosha. These are the five types. They are Avalambaka, Kledaka, Bodhaka Kapha, Tarpaka Kapha, and finally Shleshaka Kapha. So these are the five types of Kapha which are explained in our classical text, Ayurveda. So each dosha, they have five subtypes in it. So when it comes to sthana and karma, that is location of this types of kapha dosha and their functions. So the first one is Kledaka kapha. It is Amasha is the location, that is stomach. Here, the karmas, various karmas which are attributed to Kledaka are Annasanghata Kledana. What it does, it brings a moistness in the food, or it softens very easy. So that is the function of Kledaka. Then Avalambaka kapha, it is located in Uras or chest. So here the main karma here is Hridayavalambana, that is maintenance of the heart. Various functions of heart is maintained here. Then coming on to the Bodhaka kapha, that is the third variety. It is located in Jivha Mula, that is tongue, and Kantha. Tongue, that is Jivha Mula, and Kantha refers to throat. What is the main function of it? Is rasa bodhana, that is taste perception of any substance. Like we perceive sweetness, we perceive salt, sour, bitter. All these things are because of bodhaka kapha. Then coming on to the tarpaka kapha, tarpana, which nourishes here. So here the location is shiras, that refers to head. What is the main function here is shirasantarpana, that is nourishing head region, and even all sense organs are nourished. Then coming on to the shleshaka, this is the fifth and last variety of kapha dosha. It is located in sandhi, that is we call it as joints. What it does, sandhi bandhana, even lubrication and movements of the joints are depending upon Shleshaka Kapha. So we have learnt about five types of Vata, five types of Pitta, five types of Kapha, their location, their functions, right? Then, so once we know about the gunas, karmas, then what happens? Why it is leading to certain disease conditions? So let us learn about it. So that we call it as vriddhi and kshaya. So vriddhi here refers to aggravation of any particular dosha, and kshaya refers to depletion, decreased condition of any particular dosha. So there is Vata Vriddhi, there is Vata Kshaya, there is Pitta Vriddhi, there is Pitta Kshaya, there is Kapha Vriddhi and Kapha Kshaya. So all these, no, they lead to certain conditions in our body. So when it comes to Vata Vriddhi, what happens? There is increased Vata. So here it leads to Vak Parushya, that is roughness of voice, that is because of increased or aggravated condition of Vata. It also does Karshya, responsible for emaciation. Karshnya, Karshnya refers to blackish discoloration. Then Gatraspurana, there may be tremors. So that is the result of increased Vata dosha. Then Ushna Kamita, there is intense desire for hot substances, because Vata, it is having Shita guna. No? Once Shita is increased, then there is desire for opposite quality, that is hot. Then Nidranasha, there may be loss of sleep to the person who has got aggravated Vata. Then Alpabala, there is loss of strength, or the person will have less strength. Then Gadavarcha, Gadavarcha refers to hard stool, may lead to constipation. So these are the few very important conditions which are because of increased Vata doshas. What happens when there is decreased Vata? So here Vatakshaya Lakshanas. They are Mandacheshta, sluggishness in person's actions. That is because of reduced or decreased Vata dosha. Then Alpavak, that refers to less or loss of speech. Then Apraharshatva, there will be lack of enthusiasm. Muda Sanyata, that is improper functioning of sense organs. So here they may not show the proper, functioning. Then Angasada, it can be malaise, body ache, or it may be numbness also. All these are because of decreased Vata dosha. So let us learn about Pitta Vriddhi Lakshana, aggravated condition of Pitta dosha. So, what are the things which are there in increased pitta? They are santapa or daha. There will be hotness, heat, more or excessive heat in the body. So, what it does? There will be shita kamitva. The person will be having intense desire for cold items. Then alpanidrita, that is less sleep, is a possibility. You may not get the sleep at all. Then murcha, there may be giddiness. The person definitely may have some conditions like giddiness, balahani. So there will be loss of strength also. Then indriya daurbalya here. So improper functioning of sense organs. Pittakshaya lakshanas. So what happens when there is depletion or decreased pitta dosha? It leads to mandoshmata, that is reduced metabolism, mandagni, that refers to reduced digestive fire, then nishprabhavata, that refers to loss of complexion. So all these are the results of reduced pitta in our body. Then let us learn about kapha vriddhi lakshana. Kapha vriddhi refers to aggravation of kapha dosha. It leads to shaitya. There will be the person will have excessive coldness. Gauravata, that refers to heaviness. Tandra, there will be mental sluggishness. Then Atinidra, there will be increased sleep. So we have studied previously, that is because of Pitta and Vata, there is decreased sleep. Here it is increased sleep. Then Sandhi Asti Vishlesha, loosening of bones and joints. Then it may lead to alasya, laziness. These are the outcomes of kapha vriddhi, aggravated conditions of kapha dosha. Finally, kapakshaya, that is depleted status of kapha dosha. It leads to rukshata, that means it may lead to dryness. Antardaha, there will be burning sensation inside the body. Then sandhishaitya, there may be manifestation of various disorders related to joints. Then daurbalya, that refers to weakness. Prajagarana, again the person may have loss of sleep. You have understood here. Kapha vriddhi, which leads to increased sleep. Kapha kshaya brings loss of sleep. Then after knowing about vriddhi and kshaya, so what has to be done to manage that condition? So when there is Vata Vriddhi condition, aggravated condition of Vata, then you'll have to go for certain specific remedy, like in maybe the drugs or medicinal plants which are having that particular Shamana karma, so which can pacify particular dosha. So here, when it comes to Vata dosha, we can use Agni Mantha, Haridra, that as our common curcumin, Devadaru, that is Citrus deodara. Then very important and the best in a Vata aggravated condition is Rasna, that is Pluchia lanceolata, Bala, that is Sida cordifolia. Why this is selected when it comes to Vata Shamana Karma here, right? They are very much useful in Vata aggravated conditions. So here there is little print mistake is there. So instead of Katutikta Kashaya Rasa, you have to read it as Madhura, Ambla and Lavana Rasa. Rasa means this particular taste should be there in particular substance. Then when it comes to the quality of the drug which has to be used in Vata aggravated condition is Snigdha and Ushna Guna. Then we should have Madhura Vipaka. Vipaka means here biotransformation. Then Ushna Virya, that is potency of the drug should be Ushna Virya. So what you can read here is Madhura Ambala Lavana Rasa, Snigdha Ushna Gunas, Madhura Vipaka and Ushna Virya. So when the dravya or the drug or substance which possess all these qualities, then it is much useful in case of Vata aggravated condition. So when it comes to Pitta aggravated conditions, we can use certain drugs like Chandana, that is our sandalwood, Santalum album, then Ushira, that is Vetiveria zizanoides, Manjishta, Rubia cordifolia, Shatavari, that is Asparagus racemosus, and Sariva, that is Hemidecimus indicus. We also call it as Sarsaparilla. So why it can be used here is they possess madhura, that is sweet, tikta, that is bitter, and kashaya, astringent. So all these tastes, three tastes, no, they are bringing pitta shamana karmas. Okay, pitta shamana karmas. That's why we have to use such drugs which possess this madhura, tikta, kashaya, rasa. Then it is also having shita and ruksha guna. Then Madhura Vipaka and Shita Virya. Madhura Vipaka refers to sweetness. Once there is biotransformation stage is there, no? Then the drug will have sweetness, that is called as Vipaka. So Madhura Vipaka and Shita Virya. So when the dravya possess all these qualities, then it is useful in case of Pitta aggravated condition. Coming on to the last one, that is Kapha Shamana. So here one which specifies kapha. So what are the qualities which should be there? Like katu, tikta, kashaya rasa. One which is having pungent, bitter and astringent taste. It will having kapha shamana karma which specifies kapha dosha. And apart from it, it is also having ruksha lagu guna, katu vipak and ushnavirya. So hot potency, pungent in biotransformation transformation stage, and possessing Katu Tikta Kasharasa. They are useful in case of Kapha aggravated condition. That is Kapha Vriddhi. So what we are doing here is we are doing Kapha Shamana. We are specifying the Kapha dosha. So what can be used here? I have mentioned only few like Agaru, that is Aquilaria agalocha, Kushta, that is Sausuria lapa, Shatapushpa, Anethum sova, Pippali or long pepper, Piper longa, and Vacha, that is Acorus calamus, sweet flag. All these dravyas are much useful in case of Kapha Vriddhi condition. Like they possess Katutikta Kashaya rasas. Coming on to the Vata Kopana, what leads to aggravated condition of Vata? So if we involve in certain activities or consuming particular type of food, it leads to Vata. What are the qualities which brings about increased Vata? Like when it comes to rasa, when the substance having katu, tikta and kashaya rasas, having ruksha and laguguna, having katu vipaka and shita virya. So these qualities are there in particular the ahara, that is food. Then if the person consumes over a period of time continuously, then it leads to aggravated condition of vata. So one example to mention here is shushka shaka, that is dried vegetable. So if the person consumes, then definitely there will be increased vata dosha. And even jambu, plum, the picture is shown in the slide, which leads to aggravated condition of vata. Then certain substances bring about pitta kopana, aggravating pitta because of katu, amla and lavana rasa, pungent, sour and salt taste, ushna, tikshna and lagugunas, katu vipaka and ushnaviya. So the person indulges in consuming the substances having these qualities, then it leads to aggravated pitta conditions like kulata, that is horse gram, sarshapa or mustard, tamarind, even black pepper. All these will bring about increased pitta doshas. Coming on to the last dosha, that is kapha dosha. So what are the items which bring about kapha increase? So I have given the picture in the slide itself, like the one which is having madhura rasa, amla and lavana rasas, namely sweet, sour and salt substances, which bring about increased kapha dosha, which aggravates kapha dosha. Apart from it, substance having snigdha guna and guru guna, madhura and shita virya. If the person indulges in this type of food items for continuously over a period of time, then it brings about increased kapha dosha. Like masha refers to black gram, dadi refers to curds, ikshu sugar cane, and mamsa various meat. So all these will bring about kapha aggravation. So what we have learned here is we learned about general introduction regarding uh, all the three doshas, then types of doshas like Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, their subtypes, their actions, their locations, their functions, their increased and decreased, lakshanas or characteristics. Then what has to be done, like when there is aggravated condition, how it can be pacified. All these things we have learned. So with this, I would like to conclude by these points. Tridosha Siddhanta, that is concept of Tridosha or Tridosha theory, it is very important component of Ayurveda. So that forms the base for all other concepts of Ayurveda. So that's why there is inseparable relation between Tridosha theory and any concept of Ayurveda. So everything in Ayurveda is understood based on Tridosha, maybe maintenance of health or disease manifestation, and even management of the diseases are also based on Tridosha theory. And understanding of the plants which are selected in particular treatment condition, like diseases, the various formulations which are utilized in a treatment, they are also depending on Tridosha. So what we can say is, in total, to maintain swastha, that is healthy condition, and to treat the disease which are afflicting any individual, the knowledge and understanding of Tridosha is must. So with this, I would like to conclude, and I would like to thank everyone who have joined this session. So you all know that body and mind are two sides of the same coin. So here, physical disorders can cause mental disturbances, and mental disorders can cause physical ailments. So which can give rise to imbalance of the doshas. So thank you everyone. Thank you, and thank you organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you one and all. Namaste.